Good morning. This is your English coach Ms. Nilima Chalaramani from Srimati L.P. Savani Vidya Bhavan, Adachal. Today's our topic is geography lesson from Honeydew, which is a poem, and the poet is Julfikar Ghosh. Let's know about the poet. Julfikar Ghosh, born on March 13, 1935 in Sialkot, Punjab. He is a novelist, poet and essayist. A native of India and current president of Texas, his work are primarily magical realism, blending fantasy and harsh realism. He has written short stories, novels and 5 books of literary criticism. Now the introduction of the poem. Portraying a picture sequence, eagle's point of view, image of a city, the chapter reveals an unknown angle of the known city, while the poet gets lost in an organized geometric pattern of his place. One has to appreciate the poem flow and rhythm. Let's begin with the poem. Can you imagine what your city would look like if you saw it from 10,000 feet above the ground? Neatly planned and perfect in proportion like a geometric design. It would strike you and as something very different from what is actually is while you are in the thick of it. Here is a poet's description of just such a view of the city and some questions that come to his mind. First part of the poem. When the jet sprang into the sky. Here sprang is flew. It was clear why the city had developed the way it had. Seeing it scaled 6 inches to the miles, there seemed an inevitability that means that cannot be avoided. About what on ground had looked haphazard. Haphazard means without plan or order, unplanned and without style. When the jet sprang into the sky. Explanation of this passage is, when the poet was in flight, he saw about the way earth looked from different altitude. It is divided into 3 parts. When the jet take off and start to climb up in the sky, you have full height view of the city. The city grew as per its necessity and did not grow as per proper planning. It does not have any particular style. It even looked 6 inches from certain height, revealing its true structure. The poet see from the height when he see the city, it is without style or not design, which was not avoidable. The city that humans have developed have not been well planned. It grew as per necessity. Second part. When the jet reached 10,000 feet, it was clear why the country had cities where the rivers ran and why the valleys were populated. The logic of geography that land and water attracted man was clearly delineated. Delineated means show. When the jet reached 10,000 feet. Explanation. When the jet climbs higher up to about 10,000 feet, he could apprehend the fact that cities grew water resources. Water fulfilled the necessity like agriculture, transport, business and others. He found that valleys were populated which met the necessities of the people. Poet understood from higher why the countries are divided into cities and countries have also rivers. It was understood why people populated near rivers. When people are staying near river, the lands are very fertile. The logic of geography was clear for them. Living there was easier. Land and water attract man, it was clear to the poet. Now we'll go with the third part. When the jet rose 6 miles high, it was clear the earth was round and that it had more sea than land. But it was difficult to understand that the man on the earth found causes to hate each other, to build wall across cities and to kill from that height. It was not clear why. Explanation. When the jet went above 6 miles, there is more water than land on the earth. While appreciating the geographical necessity of our planet, the poet is unable to understand the tendency to build borders, to erect walls, to create fences. Then he reflected that people on earth are selfish and narrow for they to hate each other. He found the earth to be one but not the people living on this earth, who are divided for shallow reasons. Now the jet has risen high. It became clear to him that the earth is round. Children, we know that there is more water, that is 70% of water on earth, and also image shown us in the picture. Now we understood the logic of cities. But one thing he never understood, why men found always a reason to hate each other. Why they have put boundaries but state and territories. It is difficult to understand why humans hate each other, build borders, walls and create fences. The poet says that we have failed to learn how to love each other like peacefully on this wonderful planet. Here comes to the end of the part 3. Students, difficult words and phrases with their meanings are given. Refer to it to enhance your vocabulary. Now let us revise the topic with some few questions. Question 1. What does the poet think when he goes up in the jet? Answer. When the poet goes up in the jet and looks below, it becomes clear to him why the city has developed in such a way. My next question is, how does the setup on the ground seems to the poet? To the poet, the setup on the ground seems quite disorderly. My third question is, what became clear to the poet when the jet rose 10,000 feet? Answer. When the jet rose 10,000 feet, it became clear to the poet why cities were developed along rivers and why people inhabited valleys. My next question is, what logic of geography is revealed in this poem? The logic of geography is, water is the basic need of all living beings. All our civilization has been developed along the bank of the rivers. For this reason, and for the same reason, valleys are populated. My fifth question is, what was difficult for the poet to understand? Answer. It was difficult for the poet to understand why humans hate each other, build borders and walls and kill each other. My next question is, what is the message that the poet wants to convey in the poem? In the poem, the poet wants to convey that human beings have acquired a lot of knowledge and understanding, yet they draw boundaries, hate each other, and are ready to kill each other. Hope you have understood. Here we come to an end of the poem. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.